Hello, veganuary. It's time to go via the environment because animal agriculture is very bad for the environment, like I've showed in many of my videos. For example, my video on the environment on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I get a lot of random stuff. Here, it's my first page video. Where is it? Here. Rain. I have some old videos. Here's one on the fishing industry that I have. Where is my video? Some videos are quite old. So if you want to have a lot of sources if I'm I have also some drawing videos. But yeah, this is not a self-promotion video. I just wanted to find that video, but I have so many videos. Some of them are quite old. Yeah, this is one I was talking about. This is the video about the environment. So you can see I have here a lot of sources. For example, 74 billion fires were reported in the Amazon in 2018 and 19, and that is nearly twice as much as in 2018, and the numbers are going up because the ranchers are burning down the rainforest because they want to make place for more cattle. More people in developing countries starting to eat like the Western waste counts. It takes around 1/6 of an acre of land to feed one person in vegan diet, plant-based, completely plant-based, vegan-approved diet. Because veganism is not diet. Veganism is, like you can see on the website of the Vegan Society, veganism is a philosophy and a way of living that seeks to exclude as far as possible and practicable. That's different than practicable. That's more. That means more that it is that it is completely in any way it's not as allowable. Basically, if you live in a Western society, if you live in a first world country, if you can watch me here on the stream, you are not in a situation that you're not going to go vegan. Period. Of all forms of animal exploitation and cruelty for food, clothing, or other purposes, and by extending, promoting, then and deformation and use of animals products alternatives for benefits of animals, humans, and in the environment. Eggs, honey, not allowed, just like just animal exploitation in general. Veganism is also not quite hard. There are many help tools. For example, on the website channel 24 or vegan bootcamp. I will put later on also information to the links that I've not shared yet in the description. Also, you have, of course, chronometer that can help you count your calories and your intake of dead goods. If you are not sure if you get enough protein, if you're not enough other stuff. It's free to sign up. Oh, you have seen my email. Oh, I don't need. You can put food in it. You can put here, for example, bananas. I just did eat 5 bananas, five big bananas when I was streaming Iron Fantasy on my gaming channel before this. On Twitch and on YouTube. I'm still also on my same Twitch channel because I've just one Twitch channel. Well, you can also check me out if you want. I think I have the link in the description on YouTube. Yeah, so you can then put other stuff to it. For example, I also did eat a lot of rice. You can challenge your friends also. If you have friends, and let them also take this calculator. Put all your if you have a bunch of friends, can challenge each other how if you get enough from all vitamin nutrients. So I only put now what should I do? You can also do gardening curry with plant-based meats, with rice, veg, and vegan. Yeah, and a vitamin B12 is actually also a problem. It's not so specific necessarily to vegans, because a lot of meat eaters also have problems with it, because it is have to do with sanitation, to be honest actually. I also have a list of all vitamins and minerals that you need. You can put them in the description or in the comment section on my video on YouTube later on. Let's look if I can. Notes. Yeah. So. You searching for your vitamin B6? Destroyed by heat. Apples, asparagine, avocado, bananas, beans, all beans, beets, cabbage, carrots, corn. You searching for vitamin B12, like I say, destroyed by heat. It's created by bacteria. Here's a study from Dr. John MacDougall about it. Oh yeah. Go back to Safari. Safari. Oh, there. Here. The article by John MacDougall where I was talking about. Human gut also contains bacteria living from the mouth to the anus. Precisely of those bacteria is important reason that from vitamins the deficiency occurs very rarely. Even in those who live on purely vegetarian, plant-based, vegan approved all their lives. It's its column contains great numbers of bacteria, thousands of species, and are mostly of our intestines. Bacteria B12, however, because of antibiotics and which leads to unstreaming its color. The plant, if a source of B12 is available in most people, actually. That's what he said, because you can look on that whole article. I will put them later into the description if you want. Let's look to my notes. Our notes. So also think about the animals also. The animals, how children are being stolen from them. Imagine that the day you were born, somebody else is already planned the day of your execution. And I know it is hard, it is easy to deny it. It is easy to say that vegans exaggerate what they do to animals, the farmers do to animals. But when your thoughts are prejudicial, or when you yourself have something to give a, people have the tendency to become irrational. Look to all the misogynists, for example, that were so opposed to women's rights, and are still a lot of the incels that are opposed to women's rights. True is sometimes very hard for those who are the oppressor, because they have to admit that they are not perfect, that they are not good necessarily, and that they are not in the same kind of moral state than the ones that are oppressed, or the ones that speak up for the ones that are oppressed. I just say, I'm not better than anybody else just because I'm vegan. Just because it sounds maybe harsh and controversial to some people, but I am better than somebody else vegan in the way that I don't harm other animals. Just like somebody who's not a rapist is better than somebody who is a rapist. Somebody who is a Ku Klux Klan member is worse than somebody who is not a racist. If you understand what I get. If you are opposed cruelty in any possible way, if you are against bigotry, if you are one of those persons who always be the first to stand up against systemic discrimination, if you are the first that says that discrimination is wrong no matter the victim, you must know that animals are also victims of a form of systemic discrimination, what is called speciesism, and the extension of that is the philosophy of anthropocentrism. And I have also made many videos on that. If you go to my YouTube channel, you search for that in the search bar, you will see that I have you can find me explaining in some videos what anthropocentrism is. It is basically from anthros, that means mankind, humankind, however you want to call it, plus centrism, focus on, and then ism, center on, focus on religion. It is a religion based on the foul and the superiority of the human race to all living beings. But if you look to what we do to the environment, what we do to each other, and on top of that, that we have the audacity to claim that we as a species are so great, so much more important, and have so much more right to live than all other species. But when it comes to the point, nobody else stands to that. What do you think that all those people were saying about Gaddafi, Saddam Hussein? Do you think people give a shit about Saddam Hussein? Do you think people give a shit about Hitler, his life? So please don't come with me with that all human life is struggle, because a lot of it is not. And a lot of animal life have a lot of struggle, because they are innocent. They have never harmed anybody else in their whole entire life. So it's time that we stop this insanity. Peace begins on the dinner table, people. I'm going to scroll a little bit lower. Also, vitamin K. Vitamin is bacteria is in our intestines. It is created by Millennium bacteria. That's basically a family that's a family of bacteria very similar to cyanobacteria, only they're did in the evolutionary line decided to live on the fermentation of fiber, because they started to live into more celled organisms, specifically the ones that did eat large amounts of plants. Therefore, cyanobacteria are more melanobacteria are more in the gut of animals that eat primarily plant-based, so therefore it is more abundant in the intestines of people who eat purely plant-based diets. These bacteria produce vitamin B12, and on vitamin B12, not that I know of, but there are those vitamin B6, B no, B9, and some other vitamin K and key too. Also, other one that you maybe find interesting. I can go about this whole stuff here. Also, calcium. Yeah, here, calcium. Avocados, all beans, broccoli, cabbage, carrots, cauliflower, chickpeas, a lot of stuff, I bet. All vitamins, all minerals, they have its original source, and it is not the animals. Where do you think the animals get their vitamins and minerals from? That it gets from plants at first. So stop the insanity. Stop filtering your nutrients to somebody else's body. Get the sources. Get it from the sources. Get it from the plant products. And we can make this world a far more peaceful world. I just say. Check out that website that I did share with you. Start your vegan journey in January, if you are not have already, and join this peaceful movement of people who just want animals to not suffer. Why do you want to cause harm, distress, and pain to innocent living beings who have never harmed you ever in your entire life, and have not the intention to do this either? Why not just return the favor? Go vegan.